In this video, I will be sharing to you how to evaluate piecewise functions. As I recall, when we evaluate a function, we need to replace the given value to the variable x. Let us have an illustration. Evaluate the piecewise function below at the given values of x. So we have here the given piecewise function, and we need to evaluate the function at -1, +1, -3, and finally +8. Let us start with evaluating the function at -1. Now, the first thing to do is to look at the conditions at the right of the function to determine the appropriate equation to use. As you can see, there are 3 equations, and in each equation, there is a specific interval to it. So we have here the first equation, which is 2x minus 5 if -infinity is less than x less than or equal to -1. We also have the equation x squared plus 1 if -1 is less than x less than or equal to +2. And finally, we have the function equals 1/2 if x is greater than 2. Now, going back to what is asked, since we need to evaluate the function at -1, we need to look closely where -1 falls in the condition presented at the right. It could be in the first or in the second. However, if we look closely on the symbol used, -1 is included in the first interval because of this symbol less than or equal to. So, we will use the equation 2x minus 5. -1 will be replaced here in our x. Simplifying, we have 2 times -1 is -2, and then copy minus 5. Now, applying the rules of integers, -2 minus 5 is equal to -7. Therefore, the value of the piecewise function at -1 is -7. Let us proceed with evaluating the function at +1. Since +1 satisfies the second condition, we will use the equation x squared plus 1. So, as our solution, we have here, we need to replace the value of 1 to our x here. The square of +1 is of course 1, and then added to 1. Therefore, the value of the function at +1 is equal to +2. In our third exercise, we need to evaluate a function at -3. So, try to look where -3 satisfies in the condition presented at the right. Where do you think it is? Yes, in the first criteria or in the first condition. Therefore, we will use the equation 2x minus 5. So again, we replace -3 here in our x, and then simplifying, we have 2 times -3 is of course -6, and -6 minus 5 is -11. Therefore, the value of the piecewise function at -3 is -11. What about the value of the function at +8? How do we do this? I'll give this as your exercise. Post your answer in the comment section and let me see if you got it right. Of course, I will be posting the correct answer in my next video tutorial. So see you there.